Hey Fishers homeowners! Are you wondering where we ended at in the real estate market at the conclusion of yet another year, 2022? Well, keep on watching because on this video, I am going to show you not just a comparison of 2022 with the previous year, but also what's been happening since 2017 so you can see the trend line over the last 5 years. Also, since we just finished the first month of 2023, I'm going to give you some highlights on what happened in the housing market in January. And finally, and this is very important, what are the trends that we are starting to see out there right now, and what are experts projecting the trend will be for the rest of 2023? Hi everyone, my name is Kara Condi. I am your local realtor here in Fishers, Indiana. So for the 2022 update, we're just going to focus on what I consider to be the most important metric, which is sales price. In 2017, the median sales price in Fishers was $250,000. Now, from 2017 to 2018, it increased to $280,000. That is a whopping 12% increase. Now, however, from 2018 to 2019, it went up from 280,000 to 290,500. So just a modest 3.75%, but still an increase. So now from 2019 to 2020, it went up by 8.09%, from 290,500 to 314,000. But starting 2020 to 2022, there has been a double-digit increase in Fishers from 314,000 to 355,000 from 2020 to 2021, which is a 13.06% increase, and from 355,000 to 400,000, which is a 12.68%. So over the last 5 years, the median sales price in Fishers has increased on average 9.91%. So if you own a home in 2017 that was worth $250,000 and you sold it in 2022, you would have sold it for at least $400,000, which is actually a whopping 60% increase just over 5 years. So that's fantastic. Now, the bottom line here is that over the last 5 years, the median sales price has been increasing. In some markets, a little bit more than others, but every single year it has gone up. Not once has it gone down. Now, let me give you the highlights on the real estate market for the first month of this year. So in January this year, 2023, the median sales price in Fishers was at $431,250. Now, check this out, is a whopping 26.8% increase from the same time last year. So yes, once again, it did beat most of the cities that I track. Actually, all of the cities that I normally track. So like Zionsville was up to 18.8%, so they're second, and that's awesome. But like Indianapolis was only like a little bit short of 1%. Carmel was at 6%. Noblesville was like close to 10. So at 26.8%, Fishers again doing very, very well. Now, days on the market did go up by 325%. So in January of 2022, it was taking on average about 4 days to get an accepted offer from the time that you hit the market. But in January, like this past month, it was taking a little over 2 weeks at 17 days. But still, that is excellent for sellers. Now, for the price per square foot, it did go up modestly at 1.7%. So from $174 per square, it went up to $177 per square last month. Now, finally, for the absorption rate, it did go up ever so slightly because last year in January of 2022, it was taking half a month for homes in Fishers to sell completely if you were not to introduce any more homes in the market. Now compare that to January of this year, it's 1.1 months. So not a big difference, and it's still very, very much skewed in favor of the sellers. Okay, now listen up for the most important part of this video. What is the current trend that we are seeing out there in the real estate market right now? Well, by now, most of you should be familiar with the narrative about the housing market. You know, mortgage rates shot up in 2022, which completely dampened the demand. And so we started seeing homes sit on the market for much, much longer. Price reduction after price reduction, and the ratio of the sold price to the list price has been going down, which means homes are selling for a lot less than what they were originally listed for. But here recently, there has been some positive signs of change. So this is my first-hand personal experience. I have written 6 to 10 offers in the last 5 days. And 90% of them, we had to compete with one other to up to 3 other parties. And I am starting to notice that when I'm showing homes, we are bumping into other parties. It used to be crickets. You go there, you show a home, and there's nobody else there, just you and your clients. Even new construction in the previous 4 or 5 months, they have seen very, very little traffic at all. Now, this is not unique to our market. In fact, we are seeing more and more industry professionals all over the United States reporting packed open houses, multiple offers on homes, and stale listings getting sold. Now, is this going to escalate to the crazy level that we have seen before? Well, my take is that the demand will continue to go up, but will not escalate to that crazy level. Look, the Fed just raised the rates recently, albeit quarter point, which is good. So we know that they're closely watching and are cognizant of the new shift that is happening in the housing market. And they will surely jump in there without hesitation to keep things under control. But right now, the real estate market is changing again, just as quickly as it did last year. So, if you are considering entering the market either as a buyer or a seller or both, it is an excellent time. If you're a seller, you will likely start seeing multiple offers again. And if you are a buyer, there is a growing competition. It's not as fierce like before, but I wouldn't dilly-dally or wait very long because the market is shifting yet again. Now, if you want a complete real estate market forecast for the rest of 2023, click the button somewhere below. I also have some excellent resources that I'm making available to you. It doesn't matter whether you are a seller or a buyer, so lots of really good resources. Same thing, just click the button somewhere below. And of course, I would really love to work with you. Let's connect. You can text me, you can call me, or connect with me on social. All right, I hope this was helpful. I'm gonna bounce. I will see you next time.